Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. For you guys today, I'm going to be showing you my perfume and body mist collection. I'm going to tell you guys which ones are my favorites, which ones are like my least favorites, which ones I've started using, which ones I haven't used, and like my favorite scent category. So if you guys want to see that, I'm also going to show you how, like, what I store them on. If you guys want to see that, please stick around. Okay. So the things that I use to store them on are these Easy Storage Clearview 3-tier spice racks. I get these at my job. I work at Family Dollar. They're like $7. I do not get a discount there. So, but I use these for my fragrances. I have one for body mists, and I have one for actual like parfums and EDTs and stuff. So I use these. If anybody's wondering. I doubt you are, but like in case you are. Some of the older fragrances that I have in my collection are this Dark Kiss from Bath and Body Works. I like this one because it is like, it's like a sexy floral. Like, it's not super duper old lady floral. It doesn't smell like a little kid floral. It's just a nice middle road sexy floral. But you can't really see how much of it I've used. It is like down to a little bit lower than the top of the thing. But this is like the second one of these I've had over my lifetime, and I'm almost 29. So 2 bottles in 29 years isn't a lot, but considering how little of things I actually use up to completion, I'm really happy that I have 2 of those. I also have Gingham Love from Bath and Body Works, and this one you can see a little bit easier how low it is. It's like right here. And this one, when I was working at Ulta, I wore this all the time. I don't know why I stopped wearing it. Like, this lived in my bag because it's almost like a fresh floral. I smell like laundry soap, but hints of that floralness. Like, I'm not gonna get into like notes and everything. I'm not really good at that. If anybody's wondering, it says it's sugared red berries, blushing freesia, and rose meringue. I'm actually really surprised that I like this as much as I do because of the rose scent. I don't typically like rose scents, and you'll see that as we get on. I'm much more of like a gourmand girl. I really like to smell like a cupcake or a baked good. So the next one is Gingham Gorgeous. Again, Bath and Body Works. This one's notes are pink strawberries, peach nectar, and peony blooms. I haven't really sprayed this one because I want to finish this one up before I open this one. But I got this one when Bath and Body Works was doing their $5 body care day. So there's that. And then I have Vanilla Bean Noel. This one I wear almost exclusively around like the holidays. Not even because I don't like it. I do. But as I've found vanillas like elsewhere, this one just doesn't do as much for me anymore. It's not bad. It's just also not my favorite anymore. This one has got fresh vanilla bean, warm caramel, sugar cookies, whipped cream, and snow-kissed musk. I think if the musk wasn't in there, I would probably wear it a lot more, just because like based on those notes, it should smell like Sol de Janeiro 79 or 71, and I love that one. So I have that one. And then speaking of Sol de Janeiro, I have Sol de Janeiro 62, which is pistachio salted caramel. This one smells like, I'm sure you've probably already smelled this. It smells like the beach. It smells like you're going on a beach vacation, a tropical getaway. You have a pina colada in your hand and you're watching like the Hot Boys on the beach or the Cute Pool Boy or something along those lines. This smells like a vacation fantasy to me. Okay, but you can see I've used this one pretty well too, if I take the cap off. And I've only had this one for since December. But I really like to layer this one. If you guys want to know which ones I layer together frequently, let me know. I can do like a whole video on that as well without issue. I can. And then I have, this one is Waikiki Beach from Bath & Body Works, Beach Coconut. And the notes on this one are tropical white coconut, saltwater breezes, and sun-bleached woods. This one also smells like very beachy. It smells much more like coconutty than anything else. I don't really get the wood or the, well, I do get a little bit of like the saltiness, but it's almost just straight like coconut water is what it smells like to me. And I'm not like Paul Fragrances, I'm not Lauren May Fragrances, I'm not ever going to be a channel that like is hyped up on fragrances. I smell something I like, I spray it on me, I leave. If I really like it, I come back and buy it. That is how I do most of my fragrance shopping. This one is Viva Vanilla from Bath & Body Works. I haven't sprayed this one at all. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. The notes are rich plum, glowing amber, and addictive vanilla. I bought this one strictly on reference of Paul Fragrances from TikTok, because I really, ooh, that one's really musky. Like, I don't really smell, and you know what, I'm probably smelling the amber. It doesn't smell bad. It's almost like a unisex scent, I would say. And then Sol de Janeiro 71. This is 71. This is the one that I say it smells like buttered movie theater popcorn with like the caramel seasoning on top of it. My friend says it smells like sugar cookies. I think it smells like butter. But I have this big one and I also have the small one in my purse. That's how much I like this one. I bought it twice. Shocker. And then I also have Oh Cherry from Bath & Body Works, which is black cherry, sheer magnolia, and tonka bean. This one smells pretty good. For it being like a cherry scent, I'm not usually like a big fan of cherry scents either, because of the fact that like Japanese cherry blossom, it always smelled so fake to me that that's what I think of whenever I smell anything cherry. But this isn't bad. This is like a really grown up cherry scent, I would say. Much less like floral than Japanese cherry blossom typically is. This is good. This smells really good. My nose is kind of stuffed up. I had a sinus infection. Champagne Toast. Do I even need to describe this one to people? This is like a cult classic for Bath & Body Works. It's bubbly champagne, sparkling berries, and juicy tangerine. And I think that juicy tangerine, like that bottom note, is what I really like about it. Because it's like citrusy without being super citrusy. But I really enjoy that one. I've had multiple bottles of that as well. And then I have 1,000 Wishes from Bath and Body Works, which I also feel like is one of their more iconic scents. This one has got pink prosecco, sparkling ounce, crystal peonies, gilded amber, and amaretto cream. So, fun memory with this. When I worked at Menards, the whole reason I got started on 1,000 Wishes was many, many, many years ago. You figure I started working at Menards in 2016, and I was there till almost the end of 2021. I quit in August or September of 2021. One of my bosses there had 1,000 Wishes all the time in her drawer, and I knew if I ever needed like lotion or I was feeling extra stinky, I could go in her drawer and pull out this fragrance and I would just feel so much better. So thank you, Kelly. You don't watch me, but thank you, Kelly. And then I have Sweet Pea. Now I like this one too, and I realize I say I don't like florals. The reason I think I like this in part is because of like a placebo effect. I feel like Sweet Pea is my birth flower, and I just like how light and airy this scent is. Otherwise it's like right on the edge of being too florally for me to wear. But you can see, like, I know again it doesn't look like a lot, but I do wear it pretty regularly. Like, I go through phases where I will wear one fragrance for 3 weeks straight and spray it multiple times, and then I don't touch it again for 6 months. That's just how I am with my fragrances. Look at how much of this one's been used. I actually need to get a restock on this one, the Victoria's Secret Love Spell. I think in my passenger side of my car I have a little mini one, but this, I love this scent. This is like just, it smells so good. It is like a floral note, I feel like, but it's just like a darker, more grown up floral scent. Like, this is that chick in high school that always smells like a date night to me. This is what that is. I know it's like a really weird thing to say, but I really love how it smells. And it's a good thing to love how your stuff smells since you're the one that has to wear it. I also have, I have a backup of Champagne Toast. And then this one is Snowflakes and Cashmere. This is another one of the ones I bought because of Paul Fragrances on TikTok. The notes on this one are vanilla cashmere cream, caramel woods, and frosted clementine. Again, I think like if they would stick with like not adding a citrus to a lot of their gourmand scents, that this would smell so delectable. I love how this smells for like the first note and the bottom note, but once it like burns off and I keep getting hit with like the clementine, it's not like a favorite scent of mine, if that makes any sense. So that, actually, no, it's not on my body mist. I was gonna say that's on my body mist, but it's not. I lied. Come here. So I have Noir Teas in a travel size. This is my cousin, the 1 year, got me a 5-pack or a 4-pack of fragrances. So it was this one, the Love Spell, or the Love Spell, and just regular teas. I went through the entire bottle of teas. I'm working my way through Teas Noir. You've seen, like, I used up the entire little bottle of Love Spell. So these are the only ones I have left from that set. But I do really like Victoria's Secret scents as well. Which makes sense because I like Bath and Body Works and their sister companies. So then probably like the newest body spray I have to my collection right now is Coconut Skin from Fleur. And honestly, it has like a really heavy alcohol note as a top. Like as soon as you spray it, you get hit with alcohol. But as it airs out, as it airs down, as it dries down, it is like a really nice light coconut scent. I do prefer, I'm not gonna lie, I do prefer Sol de Janeiro 62. Not even gonna lie. But this one I specifically got because I want to get the heavy cream from Fleur, because that together smells like coconut freaking ice cream. It smells so good. It's light, it's coconutty, it's milky. Those two layered on top of each other is delicious. But it's out of stock at Kohl's. Which is like my part-time job. I do work at a Kohl's part-time. So then this one is the Way Hair and Body Mist in St. Bart's. I got this as gratis. This is a really good beachy scent too. Like a really nice vacation spray. I would say it's very like, you get like the coconut. I can imagine myself putting on sunscreen, laying out at the beach, that first little bit of a sunburn before I tell myself, Shanna, you're too white, you need to go back inside. It's very much giving me that. Okay, let me put these away and I can show you my perfumes. Okay, so this next part is all like my EDPs, my EDTs, no more like body mists, but this is also really gonna, where you're, I cannot talk anymore. This is also where you're really going to see that I like gourmand smells. So like vanilla, cupcakey, a little bit boozy, sweet. I like really foodie smells, if that makes any type of sense. So this first one is one that I got from Ulta. It is by Ariana Grande. It's called Sweet Like Candy. And it is sweet like candy. I immediately, like, when I open it and I spray it, I'm immediately hit with like sugar. That is all I smell, is sugar. I really wish like this part was a spritzer. Can you imagine? Because this is such like a cute little old-fashioned bottle, that if this was actually like a sprayer, this bottle would sit front and center. This next one is one, I also don't know if I mentioned it, I got this one at Ulta. This one I got from TJ Maxx. It's called the Good Scent Almond Eclair. This is a more long-lasting version of Sol de Janeiro 71. Like, almost exactly, note for note, scent for scent, it is a dupe for Sol de Janeiro, and it's an EDP, so it lasts longer. I still like my Sol de Janeiro, but this layered with that is beautiful. Because what are the notes on this? It says the top notes are sugar crystals, kiwi nectar. The mid notes are coconut cream, dewy orchid. And then the bottom notes are almonds and sweet praline. I don't get any of the floral aspect of this, like those floral middle notes. None of it. Not the citrus. I get coconut, I get cream, and I get like the almond extract aspect of it. It smells so good. So good. This one is also from TJ Maxx. This one is called Strawberry Icing. I don't know the brand, but it really does smell like strawberry. Not even so much icing, I would say, because it doesn't smell like frosting. It smells like, almost like what I would imagine a strawberry Jolly Rancher smells like. It smells so good. It's really light. It's fruity. I love this one. I like really fruity smells too. So I really, really enjoy that one. This one I got at Kohl's. It's by Replica. It's called Coffee Break. This is my favorite. I layer this with so many other fragrances. Like, I layer it with, you'll see a lot of the ones that I layer it with, but this is like an amazing scent all by its own. It's really, really unisex, but because of the fact that it smells like almost like a burnt cup of coffee, it layers so well. Like, I've layered it with Spice Bomb, I've layered it with Billie Eilish, I've layered it with so many other scents. It's such a good layering fragrance. It is expensive. Replica is bougie, but it's good stuff. This one I got for free. This is, what is this? Viktor and Rolf Spice Bomb. And I think it's just the original Spice Bomb. This smells like, my fictional boyfriend, okay? This smells like a hot man who, like a rich, hot man who happens to be my imaginary boyfriend, okay? Like, if I had a boyfriend, this is what he would smell like. And I got this one for free from one of my bosses when I worked at Rite Aid because his wife picked it out for him and he didn't like it. And I literally looked at him and I said, if you don't want it, I will take it, because I love how all those smell. The only Spice Bomb I don't like is the leather one and the red one. All the rest of them, I love them. Love them. This one is from TJ Maxx as well. This is Forever 21 Vanilla Sunrise. It's an EDP. This smells like, see, this one smells like candy. Like a really, it smells like how a vanilla Tootsie Roll tastes, if that makes any sense. I really like it because there's a little hint of like a fruitiness to it as well. And those are like my two favorite scent notes. But yes, this was $13 at TJ Maxx, if anybody's curious. And then moving on. Should I just do the rest of the TJ Maxx fragrances? I have several, because I go there a lot, so you could do perfume shopping. Too much, apparently. Okay. This next one is from Sand and Fog, which is like one of my favorite, I don't know if you guys can see behind me or not, but like my favorite candle, nope, that doesn't work, candle brands. They make really good candles. This one is Vanilla Amber, and it is, the best thing about this is the mister. I'm not even gonna lie. You guys see? It's the mister, but this smells like Body Fantasies vanilla. Like, this smells like a cheap vanilla. You would smell the vanilla, and then it smells like plastic, which is weird because it's in a glass jar. It shouldn't smell like plastic, but it smells like, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about too. The Body Fantasies that you can go to like Family Dollar, Dollar General, Walgreens, ones that are like $3 or $4 depending on the size. It smells like whatever one of theirs is vanilla. It doesn't smell bad. It's very nostalgic. I don't think I'm gonna wear this one very often. I might end up giving this one to Connie just because it didn't smell like that when I first bought it. Like, I don't know if you guys can see or not, but I have used it a little bit. This is not it. Not for me. But Connie might really like it. I'm not sure. So I probably will end up giving that one to her. This next one, oh my gosh, this smells so good. And apparently, I found out they sell this brand at Ulta. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like the numbers at the top. This one is Peach Cello Pileante. It's a hair and body toilette, and I got it at TJ Maxx for $17. These aren't very expensive from what I can tell, even at Ulta. So if you can't find it at TJ Maxx, check Ulta. But I really like this one because it smells like Barefoot Wine, the Peach Moscato. Yes. It is like that perfect balance of being fruity, but not too fruity. It's like a good mix of being a little bit boozy, but not smelling like rubbing alcohol. It smells so good. Like this, I will layer with like a Kayali or my Billie Eilish, and I smell like peach frosting, and it's lovely. I love it. The last two I have from TJ Maxx. These are the two I'm going to tell you. If you find them, buy them. Okay? These are from It Girl Juices. I have Guava Twist and Juicy Coconut. This one smells, goddamn, it smells like a beach vacation. And I know I keep saying that, but anything with like a coconut scent, this is a really light, fresh coconut water scent. And these are only $15 at TJ Maxx. You get 1.7 fluid ounces. It's an EDP, so it lasts a really long time. It's just a really fresh coconut scent, if that makes sense. And then Guava Twist from the same brand is fruity. It's not really florally. It's a fruity twist. It smells like a smoothie almost. But those are all the ones that I got from TJ Maxx. Moving on. This is YSL Black Opium Extreme in a 1.7 ounce bottle. Or a 1 ounce bottle, I think. I got it as gratis when I worked at Ulta. This is vanilla. Like, this is a sexy vanilla. A very mature, sexy, grown up. I'm going on a date night to steal your man. Snatch his soul. It's a very grown-up scent, and I really, really like it. I love gourmands. Like, this is a warm, spicy gourmand. It smells like vanilla. There's like a little bit of musk. There's some pepper in there, I think. It smells so good. Okay, I love it. Then I have Billie Eilish #1. The only one of these Eilish ones, like with the bodies, that I don't have is #3, and that's only because it never came to Ulta for me to buy it with my points. But I don't know if you guys can see, like, how much I used it. I use this one a lot because this is what this is trying to be. This is a very grown up of that classic vanilla spray that you had as a child. It is a really grown up version of that. Yum. But I love to layer this with this one because it tames it down just a little bit. Or this one with this one, because then I smell like a vanilla latte. Or my next one that I'll show you is from Nest. It's vanilla bourbon. And I will spray these two together because then I smell like a drunk vanilla latte. I smell like a little bit of a spicy adult beverage. This one, you smell the vanilla and you smell the booze. Like, you can smell the bourbon with this. And these ones actually, I'm not going to say that these are like cheap fragrances. The Nest one is actually, compared to something like Replica or Viktor and Rolf, or even like the full-size bottle of this, the YSL, this one's not terribly priced. It's $100. Is it as cheap as like Billie Eilish? No, but it's a whole different scent profile of vanilla, if that makes any type of sense. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give this one to Connie, because I don't like it, but she likes all those Body Fantasy sprays, so she'll probably really like that one. Don't you dare fall on me. Okay, then I have Billie Eilish number 2. This one is very unisex. This one, it has like patchouli in it, it has musk. It, depending on the body chemistry, I didn't think I'd use that much of it, but apparently I have. Depending on the body chemistry, this one borders on smelling like BO, and in my opinion. But again, if I spray this with like Replica or strawberry icing or Sweet Like Candy, something a little bit sweeter, it is a amazing layering fragrance. I do not love this one on my own. One of my coworkers, when I worked at a private pharmacy, wore this every day, and it smelled really good on her. It actually took me a couple days to recognize what she was wearing, because it smelled so different on her than what it ever has on me. And that's like body chemistry, so you know, good times and all that. Other than Replica, this is probably my most expensive fragrance. It's also one of my most used ones, but I don't have to use a whole lot of it. This is Burberry Goddess Intense, and I got this one in December as well with that 20% off fragrance coupon at Sephora. So you guys can see I've used not like a lot, but I only need to spray it like once or twice and I'm good for a couple of days. This is good. It's the vanilla, it's peppery, it's a little bit musky, but not too musky. It almost smells like a less spicy version, oops, of this. It doesn't smell like Black Opium, but it does smell kind of similar to the Black Opium Extreme, just not as intense, if that makes any sense. Which I will completely understand if it doesn't. There's a reason I'm not a fragrance channel. I don't know how to describe things. You either smell good or you stink. Or you're like a good layering scent. But the last 4 fragrances I have are Kayali. So I have Kayali 28 Vanilla Royal, or Vanilla 28. Yeah, Vanilla 28. This is like a very strong vanilla scent. There's not really any other notes in there. It's not sweet, it's not savory, it's not warm, it's not spicy. It is just truly like straight vanilla, and I love it for that. I also have Yum Bougie Marshmallow, which this one with this Spice Bomb are actually, like, they are surprisingly so good together. They are so amazing together. But this one smells, it smells like a marshmallow. It smells a little bit closer to Sweet Like Candy from Ariana Grande, but there's definitely like a marshmallow note to it. And I didn't think I would like it because I don't like how marshmallows taste, but this smells really good. And then I have, what else? I have vanilla rock candy, or vanilla candy rock sugar 42 from Kayali. This smells like, see, this is the whole thing. If I like a fragrance, I guess I end up buying like 8 different versions of it, because this is like the more grown-up version of the Sweet Like Candy from Ariana. It's sweet, it's sugary, it's a little bit musky, and I think the musk is what makes this more mature than the Sweet Like Candy from Ariana. It's really good. Kayali does really good fragrances. And then I have Yum Spataccio Gelato 32. This just smells like pistachio pudding. Like, there's no other words for it. It just smells like freaking pistachio jello pudding mix, and I love it. I hate how that stuff tastes, but that smells so good. Okay. Well, with that being said, you guys, that is my entire fragrance body mist collection. If you guys like this video, please do not forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up, as I would very much greatly appreciate it. And with that being said, I will see you all in my next one. Let me know if you want to see some combinations of these. Like, I can post a even like a 30-second video or whatever to my community page if you guys want to see it, just so you guys have an idea, excuse me, of like how I layer these together. With that being said, I will see you all in my next one. Bye.